And then I am going to go on ahead and I'm trying to decide if I want to have my pre-workout tonight, because I do have to be at work at 2 a.m. I'm more than likely going to take a nap when I should be at church, because your girl's feeling a little bit rough, but we're still going to work out and do what we need to do, and all that kind of fun stuff. Welcome in, everybody. So I am going to go on ahead and introduce myself. I am also going to let everybody know what we are going to be doing this evening. Today is 4, 5, 6. This is my 7th day back since starting over on my weight loss journey, doing my seated cardio lives. I will reiterate, I'm going to say this even tomorrow, but I will not be streaming live next week on Monday and Tuesday. I have to go do some things. I will not be able to be live. Obviously, if that does change, I'll be live. But as of right now, just plan to have a rerun. But anyways, for those of you all who may not know who I am, my name is Nataushia. A lot of people know me as the Seated Cardio Queen. I've been providing free seated cardio workouts for many years now. I did take a while to kind of step back because I was going through a really dark moment in my life, and I'm starting to come out of that moment. So now I'm starting to share my journey, share my story. I'm actually 7 pounds down since last week, since reintroducing seated cardio live workout routines, changing my lifestyle, using my weight loss tools and things of that nature, especially my appetite suppression coffee. So if you need something like that, inbox your girl, I'll hook you up. But anyways, my name again is Nataushia Olivia. A lot of people call me the Seated Cardio Queen because I've been doing this for so long. I literally sit in a kitchen chair and do a workout. The only reason why I do this type of routine is because I understand I used to be injured at one point in time. That's how this even came about. I lost around 200 pounds on my weight loss journey, hurt my left ankle, couldn't run, couldn't walk, couldn't do the things that I truly wanted to do and had the energy to do. But I didn't allow my circumstance and my injury hold me back. So me being a former college athlete, I had a track and field scholarship whenever I was in college. I was ranked in the top 5 in the state of Kentucky for the particular event that I did compete in, which was discus. I was a thrower, not a runner, because I've always been overweight my entire life. But I played basketball, track and field, I played powder puff football, flag football. Thank you for the gifts, baby. So I've taken all of my athletic knowledge and I actually created high intensity interval training in a seated position, because I understood, though I was advised I couldn't run, I couldn't jog, I couldn't be on my feet, I took all of that athletic knowledge and I created this high intensity interval training in a seated position. I started to share these routines because at one point in time I was sharing like standing modified exercises. I was doing all these different things as I was losing weight. But a lot of people really asked for me to continue to share these particular workout routines because I have a lot of people that I'm friends with that have mobility issues. Some are confined to wheelchairs or recovering from strokes. Like, there is so many different things that people are going through. So to know that I'm able to share a low impact, beginner friendly, fully modified seated routine that is accessible to literally everybody is such a beautiful thing, and it's so beautiful to me. So that's why I continue to show up. That's why even after all of these years and the hiatus that I took because of, to be real, I was depressed and all of that kind of stuff, I'm back and I'm here, and I'm here to let the world know you can absolutely fall down. You can gain weight back. You can go through this whole process, but you can also pick yourself back up. And that's what we're doing, okay? And just excuse me because I'm still struggling with a head cold. And I'm really struggling with it, okay? Let's see. I recently found your channel. Love you, show up. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that I'm so pretty. That is so sweet of you. Stephanie, what kind of coffee do you use? So I use a Be Epic coffee, actually. And it's an appetite suppression coffee, plus it has protein collagen in it. But if you need that information, I can send it to you, or what I can do is I can actually see if I can share the link. Give me just a second. I'm on my book face too, so let's see. Yeah. So it's going to be on my website that I did just post at the bottom, just so you know. But anyways, I really like your shirt. Thank you so much. So I am going to go on ahead and let you guys know we are going to go back to doing our regular Challenge Wednesday routines, because last week I was kind of baby stepping myself back in along with baby stepping you all in. So we're going to do 10 Challenge Wednesday exercises. So what is so dope about Challenge Wednesday is, also, by the way, welcome to my living room. We've been working out in my kitchen in front of my patio window, but today we're working out in the living room. Your hair is so pretty. Thank you, sweetie. So we're going to start off with jump ropes today. If you guys were on the Book of Faces, you already seen my post, and you already seen that is exactly what we were going to do first, because I did share that little snippet today. Then we're going to move into reach and step, knee slicer, out and ups, cross punch kick, tapsies, under leg jacks, climbers, obliques, and then we're going to finish with a jog. So that's 10 exercises. Jay, baby, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So your living room is so clean. I wish I had your living room. I'm kind of OCD. I like to be real clean. That's all I'm gonna say. Love you, and always here if you need to talk or vent. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Christy. You are so sweet, honey. So anyways, are y'all ready for Challenge Wednesday? We're gonna have so much fun. Y'all might hate me at the end and be like, I'm so sore, why did you do this to me? And that's because guess what? You know that it's working if you're sore. You know that you got a good workout if you're sore. And I'm sipping on water because my heartburn has been in and out. Do y'all think I should take my pre-workout today since I have to be at work at 2 a.m. tonight? I have to work 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. the next several days. So tonight, I won't be off work until Sunday. That's what I'm going to say. So I'll work 12-hour shifts back to back all week. I'm waiting to see if somebody says I need to take my pre-workout or not. And then we'll go. Let me move you over. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see the chair. So just bear with me. I literally have like the best platforms, and I love you guys so much, for real. Praying for a peaceful week for you. Hey, man, I am praying in agreement, sis. Trust me. Because it has been a wild last month and a half. But I'm not seeing anybody saying I should take my pre-workout. How does pre-workout affect working? So what that would do is potentially I may not be able to get a nap in between now and when I have to be at work at 2 a.m. That's the only effect that I would have. I don't know what it is. So pre-workout is something that helps give you more energy to get you through your routine and things of that nature. Hey, Cheryl. Hopefully that helps. But I got the most sleep that I've gotten all week last night. I got almost 11 hours. And I think I needed it where I have this head cold. So that was a blessing. But anyways, I'm going to go put this down. No, you need to rest still. Yeah, well, I don't have the choice because I still have to work, unfortunately. I got bills to pay and a car to get out of the shop at some point in time. So I'm going to move this over. Now, I will let you guys know that I do highly encourage... Okay, no pre-workout it is. Thank you, guys. But I will let you guys know, I highly suggest that you have a kitchen chair. Now, you can absolutely use a couch. You can use your ottoman, anything of that nature. But I will say that if you are sitting on your couch, something that is much softer on your tushy, what's going to happen is you will engage your core a lot more. You are going to be a little bit more sore, and you're not going to be able to do as many repetitions of that particular exercise, because when you have a kitchen chair or something that is a little bit more stable to sit on, you're going to be able to do more because it's going to a little bit more support you, okay? But I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to sit on this chair. I'm going to tell you how you need to sit. I'm going to let you know what we need to do, and then we're going to get started, okay? Happy Challenge Wednesday, guys. Welcome in. I love it. I've not worked out in my living room this direction yet, So I hope I don't end up hitting my coffee table in this process. Oh, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna focus on sitting on the edge of your chair. You're gonna focus on trying to keep your back off the back of your chair as much as you possibly can, but don't freak out. If you do have to use the back of your chair, that is totally okay. I had to use the back of my chair too when I first started doing seated cardio because my core strength wasn't strong enough yet to keep my back off the back of my chair. What we're also gonna do is focus on keeping our core tight, and a lot of people ask me what that means. So basically, if you have ever taken a selfie and you've taken the time to suck in your stomach to try to make yourself look skinny, we've all done it, then that is what keeping your core tight is. Just remember to breathe throughout the process, okay? But really quickly, I'm going to show you seated quick feet, seated jacks, no leg engagement, and cross punch, no leg engagement. Because I like to show these examples in the beginning so that when we are in this routine, a minute of exercise is very, very, very challenging. So with me understanding that, I provide these 3 modifications or different modifications at the start of this workout routine so that if finishing that exercise becomes too challenging for you, do one of these, or if you have the ability, walk in place, dance, do the stanky leg. I don't care, but do whatever you need to do to keep your heart rate up and elevated in that time period until I say take your breather, all right? So we have seated quick feet. I like to have my arms out in front of me because that helps engage my core and things of that nature. But this is one of the easiest exercises that you can utilize, okay? So we have seated quick feet. Then we have seated jack, no leg engagement, okay? This is for my friends with mobility issues, things of that nature. But then we have seated cross punch. Again, no leg engagement, okay? So our first exercise up tonight in Challenge Wednesday is jump rope. I have 3 different versions, the advanced, moderate, and then no leg engagement option, okay? Every single routine that I provide, I always provide multiple modifications and different variations of exercise because me being somebody who used to be over 500 plus pounds, I get it. We need modifications sometimes and they should be more normalized and more talked about, but they are not. So on my platform, I make sure you have access to all the knowledge that I have so you don't feel excluded. I'm going to go ahead and track this routine on my Apple Watch as high intensity interval training because that's what this is. And I understand, maybe you're watching me on replay and you're like, man, you talk a lot. That's fine. Fast forward if you need to. So I'll start working out. That's all I can say. But for those of y'all that are here, I do this because I want you to have an understanding of what you're about to do and how I kind of got here. Okay? But we have seated jump rope. We have option 1, feet coming off of the floor. Okay? This is the advanced full body. The modified version is you're going to bounce on your tippy toes. Feet are still on the floor, but this is a little bit more friendly. Okay? And then option 3 is a no leg engagement. You're keeping that core nice and tight and still doing the motion, but you don't have to engage your legs, but you're still getting the core workout and you're increasing that heart rate to do the cardio aspect, okay? But we have 1 minute. Jump ropes. Start now. Let's get it. Guys, we are starting off Challenge Wednesday already, so let's go on ahead and knock it out together. So we have 1 minute seated jump ropes, 20-second breather. Okay, but here's option 1. Option 2, bouncing in the tippy toes. And then option 3, no leg engagement, babe. You pick the exercise that works for you. Once you get this down and you're comfortable, if you have the ability, bump it up to jumping on those tippy toes. And then when you're really ready to increase the intensity and you have the ability, go all the way, baby. There we go. You got it, and take your breather. So up next is going to be the reach and step. You're going to do reach and step, reach and step. Now, if stepping becomes a challenge, I'm going to keep it so for real with you. That's fine, and it might happen. My glutes are already burning. So what you're gonna do instead is simply reach. But you're gonna extend that oblique, all right? We're gonna knock this out for 1 minute, starting now. But welcome into Challenge Wednesday. I have 10 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise with a 20-second breather in between each exercise. This is high intensity interval training in a seated position. It is low impact, it is beginner friendly, and you go your own pace. Thank you for all of the gifts and the love, TikTok. Good. My glutes are on fire. Anybody else's? Take your breather. If you don't know what your glute is, baby, let me educate you. It's still one of my favorite words that I've ever learned. Butt cheeks. We have knee slicer next. Option 1, option 2, or option 3. Okay? We are about to knock that out for 1 minute. Okay? We have 1 minute knee slicer. Let's get it. But I am live every Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. My routines are always free. If you can't catch me on live, it will be on YouTube and Facebook. So we have option 1. Option 2, modified. And then option 3 is also modified. It's not as deep. But you're going to choose the exercise that best suits you and your skill level, okay? Listen to your body and do the best that you can. Every little bit of movement really does matter. Thank you for all the love, guys. I appreciate you. Take your breather, baby. So up next is going to be, this one's going to be fun. So this one is out, in, up, down, okay? So I like to simply say, repeat to yourself, out, in, up, down, out, in, okay? We're going to knock this out for 1 minute. Let's go. So again, you're going to start in the center. You're going to lift out, in, up, down, okay? Out, in, up, down. But let's say you have mobility issues, right? Just simply do this. Get your heart rate up and elevated. Do something to just keep moving. It's okay. Just because you may have mobility issues that prohibit you from doing this doesn't mean that you can't still sit and move and get that heart rate up and elevated, babe. Trust me, we can do this together. I'm all about all inclusivity. I share that every single time that I'm live. Simply because I know what it's like to feel like I don't have a place. And I never want to create something like that for you or anybody else. Take your breather. Good job. Up next is, let's see. Sorry, I was getting a phone call and I had to make sure it wasn't my job or somebody important. So up next is going to be cross punch kick. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. We're going to knock this out for 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go. Because I promise, even though I do this and I stream, people forget. Like my mom's even forgot before. She'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It's so funny. But anyways, we have option 1, option 2, cross punch, knee raise. Option 3, no leg engagement. And you'll just cross punch it out. Thank you for all of the love. Good. There we go. Catch your breath. Next is going to be our tapsies, okay? So you're going to start like this. You're going to down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. So down, out, up, in. Or simply floor press for right now, okay? Pick whichever option suits you and your skill level and your mobility. And we're going to kill this together, babe. We have 1 minute. Tapsies. Starting now. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have returned with free seated cardio live routines every Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I will not be live this coming Monday and Tuesday. I have some stuff that I have to take care of, but I'll make sure that you have access to recordings on those days, okay? Now, if it changes and I can be live, then I will be live, okay? Less than 10 seconds, keep pressing. Take your breather. So underleg jack is next. Option 1. Option 2 is modified right here. Okay? Y'all, I am burning up. It is so hot in Missouri today. It is ridiculous. And my poor little air conditioner is running on overdrive. And my upstairs in this townhome feels like the gates of hell opened up there, even with the doors closed to all the other rooms. But we have 1 minute. Underleg jacks. Let's get it. And if you're like, okay, I can't do this, that's okay. Go into the modification. Okay? Because I used to be over 500 plus pounds. I used to not be able to reach under my legs because my belly and thighs were so big. They're still big, but I can go under them now. So don't feel defeated. Don't be discouraged. Just keep moving. Give your best effort. I share often about how I've been told by multiple coaches that the exercise that I'm doing isn't correct. But my muscles are burning. I'm sweating. I'm out of breath. But I'm told that what I'm doing, when I'm giving my best, isn't good enough. That's why I never sit here and I'm like, you know what, you can do better. No. If you say your best, take a breather. If you tell me straight up that your best is what you're giving me right now, I'm going to believe you. Because a lot of times the people that will tell you that what you're doing isn't your best is someone that doesn't understand what it's like to work out at our size. I know what it's like to be plus size and exercise, as do you. So if you tell me your movements, your modifications is your best, keep showing up, okay? We got this. Climbers are next. I forgot to show you because I was driving, but we have option 1. Okay? Or cross the knee tap. We're going to hold this out for 1 minute. Starting now. seated cardio is not a thing, and that it's not going to make your muscles burn, and that you're not going to sweat, and that it's not going to work, try it. Before you start to down me and down what I'm doing, while you sit behind your keyboard and troll, try this. I'll bet you'll be surprised. I've surprised several friends that was like, man, I didn't think I could do that. I didn't think it would really work. And I surprised them. Don't knock something before you try it. Take your breathing. Wow, my heart rate is up there. Dope. Well, next is going to be oblique. I'm going to do the option that best works for me, but I am going to show you what they are. Option 1. Option 2. This one is my favorite and works the best for me. And option 3. That right here. Okay? Choose one of the 3. I'll re-show them. We have 1 minute. Starting now, baby. Option 1. This is not my personal favorite right now because I don't feel as much of a burn when I do this one. Option 2, this is the one that I feel the best burn, especially in my core, so I use this one. But option 3 is this. You pick the one that works the best for you, and you do it. You might have people be like, you know what, that chair stuff don't work. Lies. I lost over 75 pounds doing seated exercises, but for those of y'all that maybe haven't seen me in a long time or not at all, over the last year I gained over 100 pounds back. I was in a relationship. It didn't go as I anticipated, which is fine. It's going to lead me into like the best situation I've ever had, and I know that to be a fact. But because of depression, because of being inconsistent, because of losing my discipline, I gained over 100 pounds back. I know seated exercise works. Take your breather. Because since reintroducing it last week, plus being consistent with my lifestyle change choices, plus showing up, staying hydrated, can't say I'm being rested because I'm working ridiculous hours right now, I've lost 7 pounds since last week. Seated exercise does work. The question is, are you willing to work with it, or are you going to sit and just do your same stuff over and over and expect results to come? Because it don't work like that. Up next is going to be jog. We have option 1. Option 2, pump on the toes. Option 3, swinging those arms. We're going to knock this out for 1 minute. Starting now. This is our last exercise in round 1 of 3. Let's go. I'm just a different breed, and I have been ridiculed all of my life since I was a little girl. My own grandparents and family told my family to put me on weight loss medicine, put me on pills. I was like a little girl. I was under the age of 10. I've been overweight my entire life. I know what it takes to lose over 280 pounds. So you can sit and be like, there's no way this is going to work. If you speak the negativity over your life already, that's what's going to be able to be manifested in your life. But if you sit and you're like, you know what, this looks like it could work. Let me try this. It's all about what you say, how you say it, and how you speak over your life, and I've learned that in my 34 years of existence. Y'all, I'm kicking my butt on Challenge Wednesday. Take your breather. Oh my goodness. How we doing? I don't understand how there's not no sound. Is anybody else having the same issue? Because it's showing that I have sound. Got to adjust this. Lift weights. You guys are so funny. Thank you, Salty Sea Birdie. Guys, I gotta retie my britches. Goodness. Sorry. My britches come undone. TikTok, can you guys hear me? I need to know. I can hear you very clearly. Thank you. I have TikTok saying that they can't hear me, which doesn't make sense. What do you put in coffee? Okay, Facebook. Yep. So I use skinny syrups and zero sugar coffee creamer. I don't understand why my sound's not working on TikTok. TikTok? Hang on. Sorry, guys. I know that the two devices can. So I'm straight sweating right now. Mute microphone. Unmute microphone. Why can't I leave comments on here? I don't know. We're just gonna end this live. Give me just a second because I'm restarting my TikTok live, guys. Okay, guys, I'm restarting TikTok. Just give me just a second. I have other people jumping on my other platforms, so give me just 1 second, okay? So I'm gonna restart this live. And then we'll finish rounds 2 and 3, I promise. Y'all, I'm sweating. My timer is going off. Go live. 3, 2, hey Tanya. Okay. Well, I've just restarted TikTok. We're gonna see what happens. Can somebody tell me if TikTok is working now? Is it working now? Truly sorry, guys. Okay. Hi. All right. Well, at this point, if TikTok continues to freeze or have any other glitches or issues, we're just going to keep it on the 2 platforms. I have to work tonight. TikTok, can you guys hear me? Like, I see y'all popping on, but no one's communicating back to me. I'm really sorry, YouTube and Facebook. You know what? I'm just going to go sit down and pray that TikTok decides to work now. Oh, yay. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, baby. All right. We're getting back into it. Round 2 of 3. We're starting off with jump ropes, okay? I'm straight sweating, so don't tell me that seated cardio is not an exercise. All right, loves. We have 1 minute jump rope starting now. Option 1. Option 2 is bouncing on your tippy toes. Okay? Option 3, just the motion. TikTok, I don't know what happened and I'm so sorry. I didn't hit anything, I promise. We have reach and step next. Take a breather. What I do like about Challenge Wednesday is I have like a 20-second window that I can come up here, see comments, etc. But anyways, I know, Mary Van, you have been here for forever, and I love it. Love, love, love it. So reach and step is next. All right, here we go. We're going to reach and step. We have 1 minute. Reach and step starting now. Now, if stepping becomes too much because your glutes begin to burn, you're simply going to reach. All right? Good job. glutes are burning. But we're gonna push through. Take your breather, baby. We have knee slicers next. Yes, girls. Yes, stronger every day. What do you use as an appetite suppressant? I have my coffee and I use Tri-GLP drops that I actually am part of the company. If you need access to that, inbox me and I will hook you up. It is under 100 doll hairs a month. I gotta fix my shapewear. Dance if you can. I can dance, but some people can't. So that's why I sit, get fit, and share it freely with the world. Thanks. All right, loves. It is time to knee slicer. We have 1 minute. Starting now. Now we have option 2 is a knee slam as well. But if this is still a little low for you, that's okay, baby. Do this right here. Okay? You got it. Take your breather. We have out and ups next. How are we doing? Y'all, I am burning up. All right, loves. We're about to go knock these out, okay? Is anybody else sweating? Thank you so much. They're Pixin. Thank you for that. All right, loves, it is time for out and ups. We have 1 minute starting now, okay? You're gonna start in the center and go out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. And remember, if I have friends with mobility issues, it's okay. You can do seated jack, no leg engagement. You can do cross punch. You can do anything that you can to move your arms to elevate your heart rate, okay? It's okay. Good. We got it. Catch your breath, baby. Our next exercise is a cross punch kick. I have 3 examples for that exercise too. Ah, yes. Is anybody else sweating with me today? Thank you so much, Mohit. Where is everybody from? I'm originally from Kentucky. Maybe y'all can tell by how I talk. I don't know. A lot of people can. But I now live in Missouri. Where are you watching me from today? I'm curious. Just curious. Illinois. Illinois. I love it. All right. I'm going to hit this chair, hopefully. Atlanta, Georgia, go Dogs. West Virginia in the house. Western Kentucky. I'm a huge UGA Bulldog fan, if y'all did not know. Now you know. But it is time to cross punch kick. We have 1 minute. Let's get it. Now, if kicking becomes challenging, that's okay. Cross punch, knee raise. Or cross punch. Move. That's all I want to say. Just move. You got it. Y'all, my legs are sweating. This is so cool. Take your breather. Taxis are next. I want to come see where everybody else is from. Arkansas, Lebanon, Tennessee, Georgia, New York, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Uganda in the house again. I love it. I have very little mobility. I think I followed you a while ago and then I found you again. Bless you. You're doing great, Mama. Columbus, Ohio here. I might be in Ohio soon. That's all I'm gonna say. Sebring, Florida. Let's move into our taxis, okay? We have 1 minute. Taxis. Starting now. Remember, if you have issues with your legs, this works too, okay? No excuses. Every bit of movement matters, I promise. Take your breather. We have climbers. No, under leg jacks. Under leg jacks. Yes, under leg jacks next. South Carolina, where have you found all these exercises so I can find them? Say them when I can exercise. To be honest, Lexi baby, I found exercises on Google and then I created the routines myself. So you can look me up on YouTube and I have full free workouts recorded. Just so you know. If you specifically look for Modified Monday, there's no leg engagement if that's something that you need. But you're always welcome to go through my TikTok, all that kind of fun stuff. But I created these routines. I just found exercises and then I've made modifications along the way to help other people. Thank you for asking that. It's time for us to under leg jack, okay? We have 1 minute. Starting now. But I am not a personal trainer. I'm simply a former athlete, and I had a track and field scholarship when I was in college as a thrower. I know what it's like to lose over 280 pounds. I know what it takes. I know the discipline. I know the consistency. I know every single part of it because I've been there, I've done it. I've gained over 100 pounds back since losing over 280 pounds. And I'm back in this fight and officially, as of today, 7 pounds down since last week. I'm sharing my free routines. I'm sharing my journey. And I'm showing up even after regained. I've had gastric sleeve surgery. I've done all of the tricks and tips and all the things. But what I didn't do when I fell down, I didn't stay consistent. I consistently chose to let my lifestyle go. Therefore, take a breather. I gained back quite a bit of weight. But I share what I'm doing now, and I share my truth because I know for a fact I'm not the only influencer across the world that has lost weight, gained it back, and fighting for themselves again. I'm a real life person that had real life challenges, and I allowed life to win for a short time. But guess what? My punching gloves are back on, and I'm grabbing everything by the horn, and I'm riding this out. It might get bumpy, it might get rocky, I might get thrown off a few times, but one thing that I can say right now is I will never fall back down again the way that I did this past time. I'm better than that, and I deserve better than that. And I believe that you can do this too, and we can do it together. But let's climb. We have 1 minute climbers starting now. We have option 1. Option 2. Okay? You pick. But I believe in each and every single one of you because I know what it's like to feel like I have nobody. I know what it's like to feel like I don't have a place that I can go to, that somebody just gets me and understands and connects with me. I've been in that moment. I've been in those moments for a long time. When I first came out of my gastric sleeve procedure and I went home for the first time, I didn't want to live. That's how dark my life got. I did not want to live anymore because I felt so alone. Right before I went into surgery, I had family members telling me that I was going to lose my mind. I wasn't going to be able to do it. Take your breather. I didn't have the support that I felt like I needed. The support that I felt like I deserved. So because of what I experienced, I chose to show up, share my story, and then I created this platform with you guys. And now I have such a support system, not just for myself, but for each other. Like my Facebook is one of my biggest platforms. We have over 314,000 folks over there. It is time for us to go into our obliques. 1 minute, starting now. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay? We're gonna knock this out. You pick the one that works for you. I like this one. But what I can say is I love the love that we all show each other. It's just like today. I posted, I can't remember which post it was, but on Facebook, one of our family members, I call you guys family members, she's in a state right now that is facing a lot of horrible storms, and she commented on it. And to see other members just come up and be like, I'm praying for you and I'm thinking of you. Like, it is such a beautiful, beautiful community that we have created. It's so positive, and I love it. Because the world is filled with so much negativity anymore. So to see the love that we express for one another, the support, the encouragement, it makes all of this worth it. Take your breather. So I will keep showing up. I will keep doing what I do. Because at the end of the day, I'm seeing that I am able to make an impact on somebody's life. Up next is jog, then we're going to move into our third and final round, okay? Hey Natasha, I'm listening while doing house stuff. I love your stories. You're an incredibly strong body, mind, and soul. I'm going to rewatch and work out tonight when I have downtime. I love that, thank you. All right, loves, do you go over food and dieting? I can. I will kind of share how I lost over 280 pounds my first time. But my lifestyle has changed a bit now. But let's go ahead and jog. We have 1 minute, seated jog, starting now. We have option 1. Option 2, pump on the toes. Option 3, swinging those arms. Now, When I first lost over 280 pounds, what I did is I did a low carb, high protein type lifestyle. I stayed under 50 net carbs a day. I ate around 60 to 100 grams of protein every single day. I made sure I stayed hydrated. I hit my liquid goals. But that's because I was diagnosed with PCOS and insulin resistance. After the first of this year, I learned I was no longer insulin resistant. I do have PCOS still, but I'm no longer insulin resistant. So now what I've done to lose weight is I do kind of a low carb lifestyle, but I eat fruit. I still eat fruit and I'll eat certain carbs that I used to not be able to eat because I noticed it would cause weight gain. Take your breather. So I'm not watching my carbs and calories and protein per se, but I know what works for me and what doesn't, so I try to avoid it. I know on my Facebook, I will share a lot of what I eat. Lately, I've been eating a lot of cucumber salads, a lot of eggs, some chicken, vegetables, things of that nature. Healthier choices to get healthier results. We're going into our third and final round, babes. We're going to start off first with jump rope, okay? We have 1 minute, seated jump rope. Let's get it. Now I am slowly starting to get myself back into like creating videos of how I create different things, because so many of you guys will see something I post and they're like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. How did you do it? So what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to how I was. I'm going to start sharing recipe videos, workout videos. I'm just trying to find a balance in between working 12-hour shifts, coming home, rushing to get set up for live streams, trying to get in a baby nap before I have to go work the 12-hour shift again. Because my time is limited for rest. But I show up anyway. Take a breather. But you guys have had some really awesome questions. Up next is going to be our reach and step, okay? And another thing that I will share that helped me be more successful in weight loss, meal prepping. Did I eat the same meal for 5 days? Sure did. I used to be a person that would say, let's reach and step. We got 1 minute starting now. I used to be like, there's no way I can meal prep and eat the same thing every single day. But I learned I was hanging myself with my words. I was hanging myself and not allowing myself to become successful, to see the results that I was trying to attain. Once I started to learn to eat the same thing for 5 days in a row, that's when I seen some big numbers coming down on the scale. Big numbers. And you might be like, well, I don't like to have the same thing every single day. I didn't either. But just like in life, we have to oftentimes compromise things that we like to make somebody else feel valued or seen, within reason, relationship-wise. Or you have to compromise with your job and work something that you maybe don't want to work so that you can be off a certain day. I'm just throwing out examples. If you want success in your weight loss, I know for a fact you have to make some compromises. Take your breather. Because that's life. You cannot expect results to come, and I know this from experience, if you don't make any changes. And you can be like, well, that's so hard. Choose your hard, baby. Choose your hard. Alright, loves, niece last time. We got 1 minute. Let's get it. Here's option 2. Y'all, I am sweating so much underneath this shapewear. Holy macaroni. Thank you for all of the love, TikTok. Thank you. But it is so nice to really start getting back in routine, back in rhythm. Even though I was sitting on the couch and was like, you know what, I should just take a nap. I have to work tonight. No, ma'am. Not at all. Take a breather. We have out and ups next. Is anybody else sore? Is anybody else sore? Good job, girl. I don't know what that means, but we're just gonna let that troll be the troll, because trolls still get me paid. Clock that. Let's go into out and ups. We have 1 minute. Out and ups. Starting now. Start in the center. Out, in, up, down. Okay? Guys, this is our third and final round. We have 3 rounds, 10 exercises, 1 minute per exercise with 20-second rest. Good. It's so crazy. I remember when I used to not be able to wrap my hands around my wrists. It's the little non-scale victories that matter too, okay? Take a breather. We have cross punch kick up next. How are we doing, loves? What time do you come on? Barbie Wire, I come on at 4 p.m. Central Time every Monday through Thursday. It's time for us to cross punch kick. We have 1 minute. Cross punch kicks. Starting now. Let's get it. Thank you guys so much for the love. If you haven't shared this out already, go on ahead and share it. Let people see you can sit and get fit. Now, if kicking becomes a challenge, cross punch, knee raise, or for my friends with mobility issues, you're still included, because I know what it feels like to be excluded. Cross punch, babe. It's okay. We can all do this together. Take a breather. Tapsies are next. I don't know about you guys, but this Challenge Wednesday is kicking your girl's butt. And I'm sweating. Lord have mercy. But I'm 35 years old, originally from Kentucky. I've lived in Missouri now for a little over a year. We're moving into Tapsies. I technically have 2 jobs. I'm PRN at one, and I work more than full-time at the other one. We got 1 minute. Tapsies. Starting now. I work at an assisted living facility. That's my PRN job. But I work over full-time most of the time at a residential care facility. And I love what I do because, believe it or not, I'm sure you can have figured this out, but I really like to help other people. It makes me feel really good to know that I'm able to help improve somebody else's life. That's why I do what I do. That's why I've always shared my life. Some people are like, why would you do that? I have family members that told me I needed to get my big girl panties on and get a real job. I got a real job. I've always worn my underwear. But guess what? I'm still going to share my story because somebody out there needs it. Take your breather. Underleg jacks are next. And I'm pretty sure somebody's been praying for me because today has been one of the best days that I've not had to really battle with unbearable heartburn. For the last 3 to 4 days, I've had uncontrollable, like wake me up, not let me sleep, heartburn, like all the way down in my belly. So whoever you are, thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, time for underleg jacks. We got 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go. But for those of y'all that maybe are just hopping in and you don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. I'm known as the Seated Cardio Queen. I've been freely sharing my journey for several years. I did take a step back for a while as I was in a very rough stage in my life. In that rough time, I did gain over 100 pounds back. But since returning and starting to provide free cardio again, since last week, I'm down 7 pounds. Of course, I have changed how I eat again. I'm being very intentional with how I choose to feed my body and what I choose to put in it. Because that's where your success is going to come. I had to make necessary changes. I had to stop eating pizza and McDonald's and all the things that were not helping me. Especially sweet tea. Take your breather. Because I will be real. When I'm on these journeys, I rely so heavily on zero sugar beverages. When I was not being consistent in that dark period, I was drinking full-fledged juice. I was drinking sodas. I was drinking milkshakes because they do bring all the boys to the yard. I was doing all of the things that I knew that I didn't need to do. I was drinking full sugared coffees. But everything that I do now that I'm back, is zero sugar. That's what works for me. Okay, but let's climb. We've got 1 minute. Climbers, starting now. But I will say, weight loss journeys are not a one size fits all. What works for me may not work for you. And that's okay. That's why we have to kind of play with it, see what works best for us, and move forward. I do share what I do because I know that there are other people in the world that are like me, and it will help others. Guys, we are almost done. I sweat everywhere. I'm glad I didn't take pre-workout though, because I am going to take a nap before I go to work. I feel bad because I'm going to miss church, but I need rest. But I'll be there Sunday. Absolutely. I hate missing church, but I also know I'm going to work my best with no sleep. Take a breather. And tonight's going to be such an awesome night too. Because Prophetess and Apostle are going to be doing like a Q&A. And I love, love, love my church. If you're ever in the Springfield, Missouri area, please let me know. And I would love to have you with me in church. Like, my church is what brought me here. Honestly. We have obliques next. We got 1 minute, starting now. I'm going to do it my way. You do what you want to do. Then we're going to jog. Then we'll do our stretches. Then we'll do our breathing exercise and we'll be done. I really like this particular oblique exercise compared to the others because even if I'm doing this right here, I'm controlled, I'm keeping my core tight, and I can really feel it. Like I really feel my obliques. Because I've had so many people tell me, oh my goodness, when I do your exercises, my core really does shrink. My waistline is shrinking. Because it will, because I've learned how to alternate between exercises so that you engage different things. Because I remember being an athlete. I remember doing circuit training and track and field practice. I remember circuit training and basketball practice. I remember doing things when we would take a breather. Because I tried to play volleyball. I went to tryouts and all that kind of stuff. First, they didn't want me on the team when I was in high school. Then after the fact, they were like, will you be on the team? And I was like, no, I don't want to be. So because of all of the things that I've done, sports and athletic-wise, and then all of the things that I studied after I became injured, that's how I know how to exercise. I'm not a personal trainer. Will never ever claim to be. But I won't sit and hold the free information that I have that helped me lose over 280 pounds because I didn't have a personal trainer. We're going to go on ahead and go into jog. We have 1 minute starting now. I will say that when I first came out of surgery, when I had gastric sleeve, before surgery and after surgery, I got like a 6-month plan, I think it was, with the hospital's like gym. And I did go to like cardio hip hop, kettlebell ant, ripped, rumble. I love to do cardio drumming. Like all of those exercise like sessions are so fun. I couldn't find any cardio drumming routines around where I used to live at, so what I did is I had my own equipment. I don't now because I left it at the nanny's house I was a live-in nanny. A lot of stuff happened and I had to just up and move. So a lot of my stuff, I couldn't get. So I donated my furniture, donated all my things. I got what I could, clothes-wise, and I just left. But I had I want to get it again. But it's like a huge medicine ball. Take your breather, catch your breath because we're about to stretch. We're going to take our left arm, pull it across our body, guys. Okay? But what cardio drumming is you have like this big circular tote. Pull your arm across, by the way. But you have this big circular bucket tote. And then there's a medicine ball, like a yoga ball, a big yoga ball that sits on top. And you literally use drumsticks. And it's a workout. Like it is a real live workout. Let's switch sides. Like it makes your arms burn. It makes your legs burn. It makes your core burn. It makes your glutes burn. Like it is a real live workout. And it is like one of the funnest workouts that I've ever done. And I love it. But I can't find those a lot. So I found it on YouTube and I do it. We're going to cross over. We're going to pull this arm in behind your head like this, okay? You can't do it that way. Hold your hand. Pull back. Let's go. Like one of my friends, Carrie is his name, he used to actually teach cardio drumming classes and I would have to drive over an hour to go because he is who first introduced me to cardio drumming. He was like, I really think you would love this, like you should come do this, because he was in Herbalife. Let's switch sides, which Herbalife is really cool too. But I would go to like his Herbalife stuff and that's where I learned about cardio drumming. Like it is literally one of my favorite exercise options, honestly. I don't have my tools anymore. I'll eventually get them again. But I've done so much. Let's bring our arms down. We're gonna walk our way down our right leg. Okay? I have so much sweat. Anyways. So we're gonna walk our way down and we're gonna stretch this leg. And you might be like, well, I can't go as low as you, and that's fine. Maybe you can't take it to your toe. I used to not be able to either. One day you will. But when I'm leaning forward, just like this, I can feel the pull. So you just give me what you got. But I've done so many different types of exercise on my entire weight loss journey when I started in 2021 at over 500 plus pounds. So I've shared everything. So if you go all the way back, let's come up and switch sides, you'll be able to see every single thing that I've ever done. Because I don't hide it. You're going to see past relationships, you're going to see everything. Because I've shared everything, so I'm not going to be one of those people that take it down. I won't. Because if it's been up there, it's going to stay there. Let's come up. We're going to do a breathing exercise that you're going to spread your legs. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up through our nose. Hold your breath up here for a few seconds. Exhale out down through your mouth. You're going to do a total of 3. You're going to be in control of your breathing, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Alexa, stop. Do you have a YouTube with full workouts? I absolutely do. As long as my devices always work. They are recorded, all of them. Thank you for asking that, sweetheart. Aspartame increases appetite much. That is in many sugar-free drinks. It is. Oh, I love it. I really appreciate all of the encouragement to cycle, to lift weights, to do all these other things. Hey there. Hey, Moose. Hey, Lawrence. So I'm just going to say this again, and I'll say this every single day because it is consistently something, you know, something that is said every single live stream. I'm always told, I need to go to the gym. I need to lose weight. I need X, Y, and Z. I can, but I do this because I have so many people that I know in the world that need what I offer the world for free. So I do what I do because I know at the end of the day, maybe it's not your life that I'm changing, but I'm changing somebody else's life. I have so many friends with mobility issues, fresh amputees, people that cannot actually stand up and move that use this. Hey, Nataushia, how can I write to you? Like email? Do you have Facebook? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for all of the likes. So if you'll find me on Facebook, that's going to be your easiest option because I'm not going to lie. I don't really check my emails very often. Not super duper often. So it would get lost in like the over 25,000 that I currently have. I might need to delete some. But if you find me on Facebook and you inbox me, I have 3 different inboxes and I will check them since I know that you'll be messaging me, okay? I have told you before, and I want to say it again, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And I would take an Epsom salt bath, but your girl is out, and I have other things to focus on. I think I just need to update my Amazon wish list because you guys bless me so often, all the time, from that. And it is, like, you guys have done so much for me. And I'm not saying go buy me some. That is not what I'm saying. But yeah. But anyways, do you guys have questions, comments, or concerns? Because your girl's about to go take a nap. Thank you guys for those of y'all that said, do not take your pre-workout. Because I actually feel like I can actually take a nap now. Perfect, thank you. But today was awesome. Today was a real live Challenge Wednesday routine. And we absolutely slayed. And we crushed it. We crushed it all together. Aw, hi. It is so good to see you. Thank you, India. No, thank you, Linda. I ain't wearing my glasses. I'm supposed to wear glasses. But what happened was, I just don't wear them. I don't listen to the doctor. I need to, though. Don't be like me. But thank you for the dolphin. But anyways, I hope that you guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'm so thankful to be back with you guys. I'm so thankful to be able to start sharing this stuff like I always used to. Now that I'm out of this dark, depressive funk, your girl's back, okay? So I will see you guys again tomorrow for regular seated cardio. So if today was your first day of doing Challenge Wednesday with the minute exercises and then the 20-second breather, tomorrow will be a breeze. I'm going to eventually work up to us doing 14 exercises again, but for right now, I really, really, really like the 10 because where I'm working 12-hour shifts and I'm like very limited on the rest that I can get between all of the other things that I have to do. This has really worked for me. So until I go back to regular 8-hour shifts, I might stick with this type of routine so that I can still have somewhat of a life, because I'm learning to balance work, social media, chores, and rest. And I'm a little bit thin on time, but we're making it work. But I love each and every single one of you all. Don't forget your worth. And I hope that you guys understand when I say a lot of the things that I say to y'all, I'm saying it to myself because I'm learning to love myself too, while you guys are possibly going through the same thing. So don't ever think that the number on the scale is going to dictate your worth, because it doesn't, and it never will, and it never has. But I'm out. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.